Hi guys, this is a quick review of my new knife. This is from a company called XXX Knives, which is a company based out of Nova Scotia in Canada. Now I came across this company after watching some YouTube videos from Maritime Spook. I'll post a link to his channel below just so you can check out some of the other models available. But what it was, I was looking around for a good quality handmade knife, and here in the UK, although there are plenty available, they tend to be up into the £200 to £300 range, which, you know, most of us, we can't afford that kind of money. So I looked around, I came across these just by chance. I looked into it, and you know, I asked a few questions of the company. They're really helpful, by the way. Any questions you've got, any special requests, anything like that, they're more than happy to help you out. And I decided to go for this model, which is the Privateer. I'll take it out of the sheath so you can have a look. I had this made with curly maple handles. It has the logo pin there. As a special request, on the other side of the knife, I had a bow drill divot fitted. This doesn't come as standard with this particular model, but they are willing to do that for you on most of the bigger knife models available, if you ask. So that's not a problem. The blade length there is 4 1/4 inches. The overall length is 9 1/4 inches. I have quite a big hand, and you can see there that there's quite a bit of room either side, and it's quite a substantial knife to have in your hand. It feels really nice to hold on to. You can see it's got a nice shape there to the handle. You've got a nice swell there for your palm. And the pommel comes out a little bit to an apex, so your hand doesn't tend to slide off when you're using it. Now the blade thickness is something I wanted to talk about. This is a 3/16 inch blade, which is about 4.8 millimeters if you want it in metric. This, I thought when I bought this, I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to do finer tasks with this knife, just because of the fact that there is quite a lot of metal there. Now this lends itself really well to splitting wood, so I've done some battening with this and things like that, and it's fantastic. But I thought that maybe because of the blade thickness you wouldn't get a good edge to carve with. Now I found that the grind on this is actually quite a shallow angle, so although it's quite a big hunk of metal, it does tend to lend itself quite well to carving. I've messed about with it in the house a bit, just carving various small things, and it is really nice. Now this came absolutely razor sharp. It's the sharpest knife I've ever bought anyway. Now the company actually offer a lifetime sharpening guarantee, so if you send it back to them, they will happily refinish the edge for you, as long as it's down to normal use, and you're not sort of jumping up and down on it and snapping the blade or anything like that. They have a lifetime guarantee against manufacturing defects as well. So if any problems with this at all, and they're happy to help you out. Now the company itself, I asked a few questions. They've been going around 13 years now. They make a couple of hundred knives a month apparently, so they're not a small business. This is a reputable company. Now the price of this knife, this particular model here, was 149 Canadian dollars, and that was with free shipping to the UK. As far as I'm aware, they will ship free anywhere in the world. Now 149 Canadian dollars works out at the current exchange rate to around £86. Now, for a handmade knife, with a leather sheath, for £86 delivered to your door, in my opinion, that's unbeatable. That's absolutely fantastic. Now the steel, this is a high carbon steel. It's actually something called XXX tool steel, which is I've been told is a proprietary to XXX knives. This is an exclusive to them. So this, from what I've been told by the company, this has been tested against the other tool steels that they use, which as far as I'm aware is an 01 tool steel and an L6 steel, and this holds up better than anything that they've used previously. So I'm going to take their word for that for now. Obviously I haven't had it long, so I will do some further testing with this, and I will post another video in the future at some point when I've had this for several months and used it. But just from messing about with it so far, I've just done a few odd tasks with it, and it is still shaving sharp, this edge. So I'm leaning towards believing them at the moment that this is going to hold up for a long time. Now the spine of the knife has a nice 90-degree angle, so you can get a good spark from a fire steel with that. It's not something I use all the time. I like to use a striker, but it is handy to have that available to be used. I mean, a lot of knives you find, although it says it's 90 degrees, they don't tend to be sharp enough, but this actually does come with quite a sharp edge to it. Now the sheath, this is quite a good quality tough leather. It's riveted all the way round. I had this fire steel loop fitted by request. You can have this, they won't charge you any extra for it. They actually made me a nice fire steel to match the handle as well. I didn't ask for this. This was just a free gift that they gave me, which was really nice of them. Now the loop system on the back, it does come with a dangler. My initial thoughts on this are, I like the dangler just for the fact that it does move around a bit, so if you want to sit down it doesn't get stuck underneath you or against your leg or anything. But I prefer a dangler that you can remove this part of. So if you can unclip this, so you don't have to take your belt off to get it on and off, I would prefer that. But that's just a small thing, and you can always change that yourself if you wanted to. Now, this is a good quality hard sheath. When I first got this, the knife was quite hard to get in and out of it. Quite a tough leather, but it, I left it in there overnight, and it has softened up quite a bit, and it's formed to the shape of the knife now. So it's quite easy to get in and out, but it does have a good retention to it. It's got a nice finish to the leather as well. You can see it's burnished quite well around the edge. These rivets are going to hold up a lot longer than stitching will, so I think this is going to last quite a long time as well. Now this together as a package, you will not find anything else of this quality for the price that I paid for this. I've shopped around a long time to look for something like this, and this is by far the best quality knife that I've held. And for for something that's £86, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you can't you can't buy better than that for that money. So yeah, anyway guys, if you have any questions about this knife, or you know, if you wanted to see anything else about it, just give me a shout in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer. If you could like, you know, share and subscribe, that'd be great. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll like I say, I'll post another video at some point when I've had a good chance to use it.